at both ends.
Doesn't seem like either team want to add to their tally here.
Well, he had a second to drill. Oh! From three-quarter court, Kedrian Johnson! Scoreboard and the halftime team talk can be huge. Nice follow and jammed in. There's Johnson again. A word or two for the Eagles defenders.
And showing his versatility as a scorer, a tough shot fake step in. Says he likes to model his game after Paul George, and you saw the fluidity there. Goodness gracious, Kedrian Johnson above the rim. I think he could have dunked that.
I'm just about to say that.
As that one's passed straight to Lewis. Oh, volleyball spike from Johnson chasing it back.
Kedrian Johnson, he's got a nose for and a desire to play defense. You'll see him pop up with big steals. Look at this, goodness me. Put the ball in the hole, and I don't think Cheshire Phoenix will have these long periods of them not being able to score the ball.
Oh my goodness, that might be the 3 of the season. Check the footwork on that, Kedrian Johnson.
Need to get the ball in first, to get it into Onwas, who runs away. They're trying to run a bit of clock, but they do need to get it over the halfway line. Oh, it's stolen away, what a disaster, and one! Oh my goodness, Kedrian Johnson, what a play! Lost him. Johnson driving in, bump foul, oh, what a finish! Kedrian Johnson flexes the muscles, a tremendous finish, and not only is it an and-one, but it's fouled Darius Defoe out of the game.
Oh, that's a big-time moment. Huge play from Johnson, who's been playing phenomenally as of late.
Stolen away. Johnson behind the back. Showtime!
Well, there's the penetration now. Going in the lane, draws a contact, gets the and one, and he's going to the free throw line. Listen, I think I saw him at the Copper Box on a Wednesday night.
It's Friday night basketball, and he's here to enjoy.
Well, another deep three-pointer coming. Well, Bristol trailing by 12 points. Well, it was a very assertive victory they had against their rivals in the Southwest Derby on opening day. Nice little mid-range shot there.
Really good. His game's transferred very, very well. He just plays hard, right? And look, here he is.
Well, speaking of the devil, here he goes. Finishes, doesn't get the and-one, and he'll go back to the free throw.
Try and steal back a little bit of that momentum. And we've all seen this before. The run in basketball can change the whole landscape of a game.
Jacobs down the lane again, making 6-0 run here for Trey Johnson.
Bristol Flyers in their traveling white uniforms, and the London Lions in their homestanding black with the white trim. All leaving it too early going here from the Copper Box in London. Cross-court pass, wide open man. That one is going to find nothing but net. Sky Sports, this is British Basketball League Game of the Week. Nice drive up and under, and the English. My, desperate need of a basket here as you do not want to have a turnover and then let the Lions come back and get a final shot. So they race up and quickly to the rim, and that is a nice answer. Convert this into points. Deep range three, connects. How about this? We are down to a 10-point game.
Yeah, I don't want the Flyers to feel that bench look like, you know, sad puppies. And look, they're answering back. They haven't given up.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, you'd want to do it early, so you're giving yourself the maximum amount of time to recover and get back in the game.
Well, Johnson finally gets a score on the board. It's been a long time coming, possibly single figures. They're baiting Johnson into shooting, and he takes the bait and knocks down the three.
Wow, Kedrian Johnson, just before the halftime.
Gets it back. Fires up the three and strings it.
Goodness me. Soft floater.
Going in the opposite direction as well.
Yeah.
Johnson at the free throw line, knocks it down.
Kedrian Johnson.
Johnson penetrates the zone and squeezes it in off backboard and ring.
Wow, it's such a...
Fakes the ball screen, puts a little teardrop, nothing but net. Smooth move going straight to the bucket.
Right there. Haven't seen a lot of him, but he's as efficient as always. And you know, I just can't help but think that started from the Tevin Allison three.
Well, Sheffield took the gamble on defense and it led to a wide open tray ball.
But he's only averaging 10 points a game across the 5 games he's played. Johnson fires up the 3, and that one rattles in for Kedrian Johnson.
From the start of the season, you know, it's a long time. So the first game, obviously disappointed. They lost to Bristol. Now it's their time to get their own back.
Nice pass across court, and I don't know where. Gets his own rebound. Under pressure. Can't convert. Smith with the quick outlet. Johnson out in front. Johnson will give Bristol the lead. Oh, it's gone in. Johnson driving to the basket. Hit from in front and behind.
To try and get Plymouth back into this game.
Nice pass. Smith with the lay-in, but Lucas on to Ollison. Johnson on the turnaround. They're building a 20-plus point lead, having trailed by as many as 9 in the first half. Kedrian Johnson to the basket. They just continue.
Started with that?
Yeah. I remember there was, in the early days of the, stolen away. That's going to be an unsportsmanlike foul.
Game. We need one of those big-time Taylor Johnson game, 20-plus games, and so far only sitting on 6 points. We're going to need a little bit more from him. Yeah, that's a get-out-of-jail card right there, and that's not a shot that's sustainable over 20 minutes, a shot clock heat, but maybe, hopefully, as I say that, to deep dive into that offense, and Bristol Flyers has done a great job of that. You can tell they were digging deep and locked in on the scouting report.
Manchester starting to move that ball, which will help them relieve some of that heavy pressure from Bristol. That's what they have to do, a nice response from them early.
Well, taking it down the middle, no help side defense, and the Flyers currently with a 4-point lead in the showtime of the Giants.
That is a nice pass. Evan Walsh feeling himself right now, and Jamel Anderson again out in transition. Tough finish there by Tevin Ollison around them on being better decision makers and letting the game come to you. So you love to see the growth from the young fellow.
Well, the Flyers now restore. They're going to turn it over again. They could make this a 7-point ball game. Johnson goes up and again finishes it. And the teams are turning the ball over here in the British Basket. Both teams missing only 1 free throw so far this evening. And there's the 16th turnover for the Flyers. Johnson's going to go all the way.
By Kedrian Johnson, his 4th swipe of the game. He's 2 a game, and here we go. Manchester turning the ball over again. That's what got him into trouble. Lack of discipline there.
17th turnover, and again, it's amazing how quickly the Flyers are able to change the momentum of this game.
You see him turn the ball. You see the flashes. You see the ability and the possibilities, but you have to take care of the Rockets. Kedrian Johnson, not really the best 3-point shooter, but, you know, he's getting steals. He's getting downhill.
And a simple backdoor cut from McNeil. That's a continuity that they need to be a competitive team.
For sure, no question.
Well, Kedrian Johnson just getting the shooters wrong. He is cooking at the moment.
British players playing not just minutes, but important minutes.
Johnson from the elbow knocks it in.
Yeah, it was definitely, I would say, a scrappy first quarter, Dan. Not an offensive exhibition from either team.
No, probably favours Bristol. Johnson drives in, gets all the way to the basket and lays it home, and that will do it for a very good third quarter for the Bristol Flyers. Led Johnson with the rebound. I don't think that was the one that Rob Paternostro drew up either. Here's Johnson for 3, and he rattles in the triple, and the scores are level again.
Were the best shots or the highest percentage shots they could have got there, I think. You know, Thomas should have probably swung the ball to McKenzie, who was wide open on the wing.
Johnson, big shot for 3 at the top.
We talked about him at the top of the show, and maybe it's Kimball's time to shine right now at the end of this game.
Johnson under pressure, and he dropped it in. It's certainly his time to shine. That doesn't go, but Ado will get some new 14. Well, somehow Johnson's come away with it. Dishes it off, and Lucas. The screen goes around it, looking to get into the key. Can't convert. Green with the long outlet pass. What a pass that is. Super assist from Brad Green. Johnson for 3 knocks it down. He's still asking the question about the foul. Here's Johnson, fires up the 3 and he knocks it down. They needed that.
Yeah, it was only a matter of time before one of those fell in.
Ooh, bar of soap there out of Police's hands. And that might be a way back into the game. A few.
Rideau just trying to find a way there. But Bristol Flyers, are they going to capitalize? Oh, Kedrian Johnson!
Who's taking no prisoners. Trying to get a handoff. Splits the defense now. If he makes it, it will be an +1. Good penetration.
They're both on fire, hitting shots like it's the first game of the week. It's a great pass by Kedrian Johnson finding Levi Bradley. I thought he slipped, turned it over there, but making something out of nothing.
It's a little consolation at the moment here for
this is actually their 30th league game as Kedrian Johnson hits a triple, which I'm sure will be in the 12. Given how important he's been in recent years. Here's Johnson pushing hard, drops it back to Jacob, who's able to finish. Johnson. Top of the key for 3, knocks it down, and he got caught when there was no three-point line. That's how long ago it was.
Honestly, to get going again.
Or Johnson might do, as he knocks down the 3. Connor Morgan, his 3 has a thing, and there is the double-double for Mr. Double-Double, Brad Green, top of the key.
He likes to shoot threes, but he's got to get a little warm yet.
Yeah, but still. A nice breakaway layup, but for me, a wide open shooter like that.
Johnson, clock winding down, Green. Beautiful pass from Johnson, Green wide open for 2.
You have to shoot it, you're wide open.
Inside, Johnson to the left hand. Lawrence. And stolen away, Johnson. Finishing up, Jacob. And that is a rebound for Lucas. Here comes Johnson to the bucket, and one play, skipping through the defenders on his way to the...
But yeah, that's going to be a big factor in the game today. You know, we've seen it in previous games this season that Brad Green has you know, destroyed the Leicester Riders on the offensive glass, and I think that will be a key for the Bristol Flyers winning today.
Out here, Johnson.
That's great defensive transition by Leicester Riders there. You know, they stopped the offense. Ooh, nice take.
There, 45 degrees, no backboard required. Ooh. Stolen. Johnson now looking at the triple, and that's a big 5-point play for the Bristol.
Those are the ones you expect Teddy Allen just to score in his sleep. You know, it's not been Leicester's day so far.
Johnson lining up another triple. Kedrian Johnson knocked down. Mackenzie. Oh, and that's picked away by Johnson. Johnson. He'll fire up a triple. And there's a response from Bristol. Kedrian Johnson from downtown. Johnson skipping through. Kedrian Johnson to the left hand.
As I said, they can do that. You know, the lead they've got allows them to do what they want this moment in time on the court. So
Johnson again to the bucket for 2. It is firstly get a season high, because he's tied his season high already, and then maybe career high of 40. He's not far away. Here's Johnson. He's driving to the left hand for 21 points now.
Just another day in the office.
Another day in the office as Johnson comes up with the steal. Driving all the way, and Johnson, Cheshire Phoenix. Kedrian Johnson drives to the rack.
The second made field goal of the game. Meanwhile, the 6th.
Yeah, it's your responsibility as the point guard to make sure that everyone is on the same page. And for that to be the case, you know, you should be able to know multiple different positions and understand where people need to be. And what if you're Bristol, you've got to not be happy with that defense. I mean, Joe Hart is a knockdown three-point shooter, but a clear lane to the basket anyone would take.
Well, the three-point shot certainly eluding Well, they have possession to start the fourth as well. Smith. Johnson slightly closer, three. Same result, though.
Coming off the screen from Skylar White. Spilling possession and out in transition. Lucas making sure the 2 points are secure. Bradley. Screen comes from Smith. Apology, and it's Kedrian Johnson that's actually in possession there.
Yeah, I just don't like it. It's not part of my game. I don't enjoy it.
But it's okay to talk about someone's mum now and again. Here we go, driving to the bucket. And does that count? It will count for the Bristol Flyers. Kedrian Johnson Jack. Holden going all the way, just throwing himself at the rim. Flyers, long pass ahead, touchdown from Brad Green to Kedrian Johnson. Kedrian Johnson pulling up mid-range. That's good to go.
Here we go, last possession.
Johnson on the money, 22 points for that man right there, beating the buzzer. And Johnson, separation, mid-range. It's
money
available for them. The crossover from Ollison. 3 ball, looked like it. Kedrian Johnson still goes all the way to the bucket.
Allow 91 points a game, Z, and then you get the Bristol Flyers that only score about 81 points a game, so something's got to give.
Yeah, and you're right about that. It's a lovely drive. And Bristol, you know, they're the best.
Oh, and Teddy Allen tried a little no-look chicanery down the middle and can't get it to Samadowo.
Good job by Bristol to get that back.
Contact made, no foul called, bucket drops. I don't know if there's really a way for them to get to 6, Azania. They would love that, but no one wants to be in the 8th position because that gives you a date with the London Lions in the first round of the upcoming playoffs. Shots coming and shots falling, and what a stroke for Kedrian Jacob. Back-to-back monster threes for the dunk specialist. And how about this? Key with the icing on top.
So multiple guys can step up, but I just think get Leicester moving.
Right.
Teddy Buckets is back in the game, and just being aggressive like this.
Kedrian. Johnson drives. He's going to get the foul and the harm. They've had some runs, not sustained runs. The commitment to the rebounding gives them another opportunity, and of course it's a 3. Kimball McKenzie's also in, and again, and Adowu is going to just rue the day that he didn't put that one down, because that was wide open, and that's got 3. That is a 5-point swing.
That is short, and still London can't get the scoreboard ticking. Stuck on 40. Johnson for 3. Johnson knocks down the 3.
And if you want to get Lions, this is the day you get them, when they're shooting like this.
Oh, 4 for 23, and they're still up 8. Johnson, suddenly the 3s are flying in. So Josh Sharma just helped him to a double-double there. Nice pass. Oh, good block, though. Johnson from behind. Olasheni, nice extra pass, but what a challenge again from Johnson with the block. Johnson in with the big boys, has it knocked away. Kicked forward. Well, they had numbers for a moment. Here's Kedrian Johnson taking it hard to the rim through the contact.
Oh, Dan, I don't know what we expected. I have no idea what we expected. Great steal.
Johnson's doing everything right now.
He's doing it all.
Well, Johnson creates some space for the 3, and he knocks it down. Kedrian Johnson, his first triple of the game. He'd missed 5. Manchester just 1 score to show for the opening 3.5 minutes. Here's Green in close.
British Basketball League experience, and then you throw in Callum Jones as well. So this isn't an all-rookie team with no experience. They just...
Here's Rye. Kind of stuck there. Bristol looking to run. It's Bradley. Oh, my goodness. Christian's able to come up with it. Kristen has his pocket picked. Great steal by Johnson. Jacobs going to fire one up. He got caught. Knocks it down. No foul called. I thought he got hit on the arm.
Yeah, I thought she...
Running the clock down. Can't go all the way to the buzzer. Can get pretty close to it. Johnson has the switch. He's going to fire up the three. Back-to-back threes for the Flyers. That's good.
Yeah, especially Bristol, don't they? They crash the boards well.
Well, they don't need to there because that's another three-pointer. Johnson knocking it down. Shagwar, his pass is deflected. Bristol have got another steal. Johnson driving hard to the hole. He finishes and has got the lead down to 1. Cheshire led by as many as 20.
It does, but when you have Edwards to clean up like that, he was huge. Plus 13 on the night, their captain. He just did all the little things right.
Well, here we go, going in, finishing, getting the layup.
Brad Green, he had to stay with those shooters.
Johnson pulls up a three, can't get it. This is much better though for Bristol. Fighting for second chances, tries again. That's a hot. That's what you need here for playoff basketball.
Johnson. Well, they're sagging off him. He shoots the three and he makes the three. Big shot from Kedrian Johnson.
Huge.